As you get ready to go to Finland, is it important to go on a win?
For sure. We did a lot of good things. I think, the game didn't feel as good as it probably could have because of the last kind of 10 minutes, but, they got a couple goals there, and made it close. And on the other end, I thought Mrazek made some big saves. I thought we could have had 5 or 6, but, we were pretty good tonight and deserved to win, and that's what we did.
You talk a lot about wanting your team to build your game over the course of the season. What details have you liked the most so far?
I just think in general we have some good detail to our game. Guys are paying attention to stopping and D-zone and defending well. We're not giving up a lot, I don't think. And when we do, our goalies have been good. I can just tell that there's not, we don't have a lot of recklessness to our game. It creeps in moments when we have a lead and, like it does with every team. But I think there's a real effort there to try and play the right way every night from the whole group. So, when you can live with mistakes when that's their mindset.
Jamie said that he wanted to go to the net to try and help himself score some goals. It seems like that had everything, the battle for positioning and then the skill to...
Yeah, I thought it was his best game of the year. I thought he was moving really well. I thought he was moving his feet and driving the net and hanging around the net. And, when he does that, he's a real hard guy to handle.
Well, that first Chicago goal, when y'all discuss whether or not to challenge for a goal like that,
Yeah.
how much does game situation and the potential for against you?
It definitely factors in. At that point, well, for sure. I can guarantee if we were down in that game, we probably would have challenged that play. But you're up 3-1. If you lose that challenge, then they go on the power play with 7 or 8 minutes left. So, game situation does come into it. Having said that, we weren't, 100% sure it was goalie interference. We felt he went in after the puck. It looked like he touched the puck first and then pushed the pad through. So, we just played it conservatively because of all those factors.
Preached defenseman up in the rush. That's something big that you like to have over the last few years. Do you kind of use that as a live by it, die by it, or do you look for more time and score? Just thinking of Miro jumping up in that rush.
Yeah, I didn't have any problem with Miro being in that rush. I mean, we didn't. We had a D back. Bedard, we wasn't on a breakaway. He shot the puck from 40 feet out. He's, the kid's got a hell of a shot, and it wasn't a 2-on-1. It wasn't an outnumbered attack. I had no problem with Miro being up in the rush at that point.
What does this trip to Finland mean to the organization? What kind of opportunity for team building and all of that?
Yeah, it's great. We've been our group's been talking about it since it was announced. The Finnish guys, it's obviously extra special. I think they're excited both to see their families and their families play in front of their families, but also to show our group, their hometown. They're proud of where they come from and their home country. So, I think it's a great distraction at this point. We've been here through an entire camp. Now we've played 9 games. We've got our legs under us. It's a nice point to kind of take a break, I think, and do something different.
Are you looking forward to anything in particular? Saunas, reindeer?
All of the above. I mean, I've been to Finland before. I'm excited for some of the traveling party that have never been. Our trainer Dennis Sotart's never been to Europe. He's been a lifetime in hockey, so we have a handful of people like that are going to experience that for the first time. So I'm excited for them.
What do you want your team to get out of this week?
I want to go and enjoy it, and then, obviously we're playing the Stanley Cup champions, and we've got an opportunity to make a statement with the 2 games. But, that's towards the end of the week. I want to get on the plane tonight and for the next 3-4 days enjoy the experience, have them enjoy the experience. They deserve to enjoy that.
Do you have a sense of what this means? You already talked about to your players, but to Finland, you're bringing over 3 really accomplished Finnish players. They're bringing over 4. They're the Stanley Cup champions. Like, this is a real showcase of Finnish hockey.
Yeah, huge. And, you know, I've coached at events in Finland before, and they're very passionate. You know, it reminds me a little bit of Canada, how passionate they are about their sport and their players that are playing in the NHL. So, yeah, I know they're excited, and we're excited to be going.
Have y'all had any other discussions about bringing up other players for the trip?
Yeah, Jim's gonna add to the party, the traveling party, but I don't know who yet. Okay, thank you.